Greetings, everyone. I'm Timothy McSwain, and this is episode 22 of my Minecraft Let's Play. Today we've got some stuff planned. I just finished brewing some strength potions. We're going to tear down this house. And yes, I'm serious. We are going to tear down the house. Let's give ourselves some sunny weather, and then... Is my hat gone? I don't have a helmet on. Maybe I should take care of that. Do I have a hat somewhere in here? I have diamonds enough to make a hat, but I would prefer to find it in here somewhere. There goes my phone. No, I don't have any helmets ready, so... Dang, am I gonna have to break down that block? How about... I'll just make a helmet, and because that's 5 diamonds, so I will just get rid of these 4. There. We don't have enough levels to enchant this, so we'll go with this. Okay, so this episode, I've gathered a lot of cyan wool, and I need that for this build, and the rest of the build is going to come from this wood that we're going to tear down here. Hopefully that'll be enough. So, whoop, whoop. Alright, so let's go harvest a little bit more wool. Do I have... blah, blah, blah. All my equipment's down here. Do I even have shears? Gosh dang it, man. I must have dropped my shears somewhere because I've been using them. I'm confused. Okay. I get confused a lot, it seems. Up said hill here to my brand new, since last episode anyway, a brand new sheep farm. Well, it's not just sheep, but it was mainly sheep. And I was using lassos to get them up here. Please and thank you. Okay. Good. That should be plenty of wool. I think we had enough wool already, but whatever. I'll let these guys regrow. Can't wait for the sprint button in 1.7. I'm still running 1.6.2. 1.6.4 is out now. The latest Minecraft Forge version was for 1.6.3, however, and that one crashed Minecraft, so I didn't want to run either of those. So I am just sticking with this version. I don't want to... book. See, because I don't want to spend all this time, so I need Unbreaking 3 and Efficiency 2. That should be good enough. Make. And now I need an anvil for this, and I don't have enough levels for it, so I'm going to have to cheat again. I hate doing this. I really don't like cheating in this, just to get what I need done. Alright, game sounds off or something? Why didn't I hear that? Alright. Axe. Can I rename it? No, that'll cost more. Alright, so we're done with that for now, I swear. I'm not going to destroy the entire house. I'm just destroying the walls. I'm going to rebuild it. I have a design up on my other monitor right now. I normally don't have my other monitor up while I'm recording. I just have it up for SimCity because I need to in order to do full screen. It doesn't really work that way with Minecraft. So, we'll have to rebuild new windows too, which is not really fun, but maybe I'll time-lapse this, I don't know. And if I do, I'm not going to put music to it again, because I don't want to use the same music every time, and if I don't use the same music every time, then I'm going to run out of music soon. So, with that being said, I think I would just keep talking and fast forward. I mean, I keep talking at a normal rate, but time-lapse the video. So we'll see how that goes. Let me actually get back down here again and just clog these up, just in case nighttime comes around and there are bad guys that wish to do me harm. Assuming I am in the right mode, because sometimes I change for different maps. Yeah, I'm in normal. Okay. Oop, now it's going to be dangerous in here. Fix it, fix it, fix it. Okay, I don't know if I needed that many, but whatever. You can't put any on the walls because I'm about to... I don't need these shears anymore. I'm going to be working here, so... Okay, so this is my little time-lapse talk. Hopefully I don't sound too different than when I normally talk. Basically what I'm doing is I have this clip at 2x speed instead of 4x like I normally do. I haven't put in a marker that says 2x, but I will if I need to. Probably should after I'm done with this. So you might see it. I've seen it up. You might see it up there now, or you might have seen it for a brief second, or I don't know. But so basically, what I'm doing now is this is the first time I've ever gone back and recorded over one of my videos with audio, like speaking. It's a little bit more difficult to do than putting music over my what I was saying. So basically, what you're seeing me do right here is take down, well, as you can see, is take down the existing roof. When I built this roof, I was thinking I just wanted to get it done, to get something that looked presentable and better than a flat roof. But at the same time, I was kind of thinking, I don't like this roof. It just didn't feel right. It was a basic roof, and that's what I was doing. I was making something basic, and that's just always the habit I get into, is making a roof that works, but doesn't look good. And the reason why I decided to redo this roof today was because yesterday, or 2 days ago, by the time you're watching this, at least, Apple released publicly iOS 7. And I've been using iOS 7 all summer because I'm a developer, as a beta. I was using it as a beta. But what I really was noticing when I was using that was that they traded look and function together. They messed up with that. And what I mean by that is, it's as Steve Jobs had said, I don't want to get into a huge big thing here, but it has to do directly with this build. Something that you build, something that you make, and this could go for tons of things in your life, it can't just, it can't just function. And that's part of why I've always liked iOS better than Android too, is because it can't just function. It can't just work. They all work, or else nobody would buy them. So it obviously works. The difference is, what I've always liked about iOS is because it works, and it looks good, and it works good. It's like, yes, can you make a phone call? Yeah. Well, my old 9-button phone can make a phone call. With an iPhone, it's so much more, and it's not irritating like some other Android devices I've used. So that's where I got the idea for this. It's saying, I was disappointed how with iOS 7 it works great, but it doesn't look good. It looks like a child designed it. They took a good design and they overdid it. They simplified it, and they had a good idea, but they overdid it. So, but basically what I'm saying with that is, the idea of this house is it can't just work. And think about that for anything in your life, that if if you make something, if you're working hard, striving to make something great, or a build in Minecraft, or something else, even in your real world, think about, if it's like a school project and you have one more day to finish it because you slacked off or something, and you just have to get it done, just get it done. But make something you're proud of. Don't make something like this house here that, it works, but it doesn't look good. You got to make something that you like. And you might not like this design I put into the house. It's one of those things that some people love and some people won't, kind of like iOS 7, I guess. But it's important to make something that you like. It's important to make something that you're proud of. Something you can say proudly, this is something I made. If you can't say that, then maybe you need to rethink what you're doing, even if it's taking everything from the ground up again, and as in this case, with tearing down this entire house. It's just, and if you develop apps, which I think is a great thing to do, if you know how to develop apps, do it, because, you know, I'm still trying to, every once in a while I dabble in it, but I'm not creative enough to come up with an idea for an app. I would be able to build it, but I wouldn't be able to design it, I guess, or whatever. The visuals would be okay for me too, but anyway, that's not what I'm getting into here. What you've got to do is, especially if you're making an app, don't just make something that does the job, because there's a lot of people that make the same type of apps. If you want to make an app that's already popular by someone else, make it uniquely yours, and make it look like you put a lot of time into it, because I see a lot of these apps that, you know, no offense, but they're kind of half-assed. And you don't want to do that. You want to put your all into something. So if you're still in school, or if you're in college school, university, that too, don't just turn it, I mean, in college it's more like, oh, you turn in something, whatever you can manage, because you just want to make sure you get at least something. But try your best to make something you're truly proud of. This is my inspirational talk of the series. I don't think since I haven't done this before. Try to make something you're proud of, because it'll be worth it when you look back. Like, don't just, if you're the person designing the first computer, if you're IBM, don't just make a computer because it works. I mean, yeah, it's great because it's the first one, it's an innovation. But another thing I've always loved about Apple is, I know I'm referencing them a lot, but part of that is they just, they make something that works good and looks good. Something that people will enjoy using. Something that it blends away and it stops becoming a phone in your hand and more just an extension of yourself, an extension of your body. Kind of like that ad for the Droid DNA, if you guys have seen that one. Verizon ad. Make it uniquely you, so that when everyone touches the product you make, or in many of your cases like a project, or when they log into your Minecraft world, if you make it available on the internet, or if it's a server, and, you know, whatever it is, even if they don't recognize it because they don't know you, make it uniquely you, so that they experience that when they use the product. Whatever it should be. If you're writing a paper, make it uniquely yours, because everyone is different in this world, and I'm not like super wise, you know. I only went to college because I was kind of felt forced to, and that's another thing you shouldn't do. Go to college because you want to go to college because you need to go to college for what you're doing or whatever. Don't do it because you're forced to, because you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're bound to fail. And if you really don't want to be doing what you're doing, then you might fail. So, and if you're still listening to this, I applaud you. If you haven't fast forwarded through this or muted me, I applaud you. Because yeah, I'm not wise. I'm 19 years old. But what I can tell you is, work hard at what you do. Don't give it up. And I would be a hypocrite if I said, yeah, I always do this all the time, do it like me. Because I don't. This house is evidence, number one. But most of my evidence is that I stopped going to college after one term. I don't have a single past college course under my belt. I finished a semester, but I didn't do a term, but I didn't get any passing marks because I just didn't care. My heart wasn't there. I wasn't unique. I wasn't putting uniquely myself into my work. I wasn't passionate about what I'm doing. So do something you're passionate about too. It's different in like elementary school, middle school, high school, but in college especially, do something you want to do. Not you're good at science, get into science. Not necessarily. If you're good at science but you hate it, don't get into that as a career. Just don't. You're not going to have fun that way. You're going to be doing it for your life. So it's important to do something. I'm not going to say like, oh, you can't work at this little fast food chain because you don't want to work at that fast food chain. I'm saying career-wise. Don't put yourself into a lifetime of a job you don't want to do. Anything in that. If it's like the specific job, that's different too. I'm talking about specifically the career path. Don't take a career path you don't want to do. That'd be like me taking a career path in like mathematics, because I love science but I hate math, which is really interesting since science and math go hand to hand. But sorry, I need to get a drink. I'm talking so much. So basically all my thoughts are scrambled out all over the place. That's the way a lot of my thoughts are. But that's basically what you should learn. Make it uniquely yours. Remember that. Make what you do uniquely yours. And I'm talking about that in a positive way. Don't turn it into something negative and blame me for it when you get in trouble. Okay? Don't do anything negative. Don't be bad. If you want to cause trouble, make a Minecraft world and destroy it. Don't do it in real life. But, everyone in this world is different. Everyone has different skills. There is no one exactly like you in this world. Even if you're like an identical twin. Your identical twin isn't exactly like you. There are no two people in this world exactly alike. And I'm not just talking about fingerprints either. I'm talking about, you. So, don't let that go to waste. If you are really into medicine and you want to be a doctor, be a doctor. Do it. Say, this is what I have to do to do it, so I'm going to do it. And I know it's not that simple, but make it that simple. Take it one step at a time. What do I have to do today to be a doctor someday? Big question. If I wanted to be a doctor someday, what I have to do right now is go to community college and take a bunch of high school courses, which sounds ridiculous, but it's just because I set up all the way through high school to do tech stuff or science stuff. So, but you got to think about that as to what you want to do. No, I'm not talking about the build at all. I was intending to talk about the build, but it doesn't seem like I'm doing that. So, in fact, I have like a few minutes left, like 2 minutes left, so I'm going to try to wrap this up. Again, don't waste yourself. And currently, that's what I'm doing. And that's why I'm telling you don't. And there's a bunch of mental stuff which explains why I'm not. But it's still an excuse. I'm still trying hard. It's difficult. But everyone has their problems to work through. I'm not trying to say yours aren't important or I'm not trying to say my problems are worse than yours, because I know that I don't have the worst problems in the world. But I don't know. Maybe I'll get into that sometime, but I don't know if I really want to get into it yet. It's not really that important anyway for public YouTube. But yeah. That's what I'm doing right now. I am doing nothing really with my life at all. I don't have a job. I'm making these videos and I haven't made any money off of them yet. I really want to, so I'd love it if you guys could support me. At the end of the video, when I tell you to leave a like or whatever, that's why I really could use it, because I'm not using this as an excuse not to work, but I can really use that extra money. And if you watch my video, I'd appreciate it if you're essentially paying me by doing nothing but leaving a like. You don't even have to give me any money, and it's, if you watch the ads, or if even better, if you click on them. You don't have to buy whatever's at the side, just click on them. It helps me out too. It helps out everybody. And if you're using ad block, stop it. I'm not just talking about me. There are people on YouTube that rely on your money for their salary. There are people who make, and it's not a salary, but people that make money off of YouTube. So, turn off your ad blocker, at least for YouTube. Or use Safari and OS X, OS 10 Mavericks. has a blocker, so ads on the side of the screen always say click to start plugin or whatever, but the videos don't, and I like that. So anyway, I'm running out of time here, so I'm gonna, yeah, I have 2 minutes left, so I guess I'm okay for a little bit, but just don't sell yourself short. And this is all based on this Minecraft building, but look at how much it represents. It can represent a lot. If you're not, look at that. I'm proud of that building right there. Is it the best looking building ever? No. It looks better in oak wood, I will tell you that right now, than it does in spruce wood. If you want to try this design for yourself, do it in oak wood. It looks way better than spruce wood. I almost want to use MC Edit to just switch it. But, and you can use any color. Well, not, I mean, they might all look good, but it doesn't have to be a specific type of wool either. I actually like the yellow wool better with it, which is what I used in my test world. Which I cut to a couple times in this, but I never really showed it. Abrupt end to that conversation, by the way, about making something your own and taking pride in what you do. But it's true. Apply that to your life. There's not a ton that I can teach you, but let me try. Let me see what I can do. And actually, well, silly me, I forgot I have one more clip that's sped up. So I actually have a few more minutes than that. I was thinking I'm not as done as I would be thinking I would be at this point, because this is when I figure out, hey, this window's wrong, and I figure out that all the stairs in that layer are flipped up. You know, they're supposed to be upside down and they're right side up. So I'm going to figure that out here in a minute, and I'm going to feel really stupid, and I'm going to go tear that whole thing down again and rebuild it. Not the whole building, just that one layer, because right now I'm like, oh, what's going on here? I can't figure this out. See what it says there? It loaded 7 waypoints. That's because we reloaded the world. I cut that out. So I have about 3 minutes left to talk. Okay. Do you want me to be more inspirational? I don't think people really want me to be inspirational. If you do, let me know. And I would love to be more inspirational. Maybe I'll make a podcast or something. I don't know if I really have a podcast voice, but I have the software necessary to enhance my voice if I need to. I can enhance my voice and sound really deep and manly, and I mean, yes, with the software I have available, you can turn even my voice into the manliest voice you've ever heard. Even my voice, and that's saying something. Technology has come a far way. And when I'm recording, when I get excited, my voice kind of gets higher, and that's not my fault. That's just... It just happens. I have a fairly broad range, not like a broad range in singing, but a broad range in talking, that I'll go through, and maybe you guys have heard that. But anyway, now we're getting more into the pointless talk as I'm doing the roof here. And you can see those lighting glitches that I really don't like in the corners and down there, but I hope there isn't anything else important that I was saying here that got clipped out that I haven't said in this voiceover, and I'll mess with the volume too if I need to, but you guys are probably just going to hear like the breaking your blocks and the placing your blocks maybe in the background if I'm quiet for a second. You guys might be able to hear, if your volume's enough, you might be able to hear the placing and breaking of blocks. I don't think I'm going to mess with the sound at all. I think it's going to remain as it is. It's just faster. And I cut out my mic because the mic's on a separate channel. So I'm going to replace that channel with this, because I put music over all the stuff, and this is a exceptionally long segment of time-lapse, because all I'm doing, you can see it perfectly fine in 2x, exactly what I'm doing. It just saves time this way, because my video was 55 minutes long, and I cut it down to 35. So 35 minutes, 48 seconds, as long as I don't change anything again, which I probably won't. So we're coming up on the end here. Thank you for watching my videos. Hopefully you watched more than one, and if you haven't, maybe you will. I'm not claiming to be the best on YouTube. I know I'm not, but I am trying, and I would appreciate your feedback. Constructive feedback always can help get me places. I have a little under half a minute left. I'm about to run into some monsters out here, and that's when I stop the time lapse, so you guys will see that. Anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching my video, and thank you for listening to this, especially if you've listened to this the whole time. Thank you. And please, 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 please enjoy the rest of the video. There we go. Like that, and then we can just go grab these. Plop. Oh, no, 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 no. Plop. Plop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I thought they were supposed to be good shots. What the heck, man? There you go. Shoot. I'm not dealing with you, creeper. Whew. Alright. Back in the house before something bad happens. Stop hitting my door with arrows, thank you. Okay, so I would say right now, hey, that's it for this episode. But something is missing, I know it. I'm forgetting to do something that I wanted to do. Oh, I want to look at it from the outside also. I was contemplating adding a, why did I go to that view? That was weird. I'm contemplating adding a death counter, which I probably should just go ahead and do, and I'll show you guys how to do that. That's kind of cool. Tutorial. Scoreboard, objectives, add. And well, what I'm going to show you is if you do something like this, you can see the syntax. So there's the syntax of this command. So then you can go add, and it'll show you the syntax for that. And you can see we'll name it health, and the criteria type is health. And you can see that by typing, press tab. These are the different ones you can have, and health is one of them. So we use health. Health is the ID, and the display name is health. And it'll create the new objective, health. Now you can go back in here, objectives. Oh, oops. Scoreboard, objectives, set display. Set display is all one word. And then you're going to do health. No, the slot first. So let's do list. And then do health. Now if we press tab, you see I have a 0 up there next to signal strength. And I'm not on the server, so it doesn't really make too much of a difference. But you can still see the 0 there. You can see my health. It doesn't really matter because I have hearts. So what I really wanted to do and what I messed up on is scoreboard, objectives, add, deaths, and the criteria is death count. And the name is total. Let's make it fine. Let's do derps. Okay. Now we're going to do scoreboard, objectives, set display, sidebar, deaths. Okay. Now next time I die, you are going to see something very interesting on the side there. It's going to pop up. Just like on my server, it's going to pop up, if you've seen those videos, it's going to pop up a kill count over here. But instead of saying total deaths, it's going to say derps at the top. And we'll see how that turns out. So to finish off the episode, we'll head out here. Get rid of these stairs, grab some dirt. And check out our roof. If I remember right, actually, there is one small little piece that we're missing, and then I'll end the episode because it's been going for 49 minutes. My gosh. Hopefully I have cropped some of that out so you don't have to watch it all. But for now, let's see what I can find. Here's glowstone. Bam. Don't need that much, but we'll do it anyway. So here's the corner block, even though it's not the correct corner because of other stuff. So break out this corner. And then this is the, okay, so break out that corner. This one, so we're going to break out this corner. Oop, no, break out the corner. Now, same with this. And then we are going to pop, it's supposed to face downward. One level. Maybe this is better. I don't know. You guys can decide. They were supposed to poke down one little bit, and I think the ceiling is one too high. I think that's what happened. Interesting. Nope. Slab. Bam. Get rid of this. Actually, I already have 4 here. Let's just use those. Bam. 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 Oh. Always doing that. Bam. Now we go. Again, let's go right here. Whoa. That is really low, though. That's another one of the problems. Oop. That's the idea. But it does hang low, so we're going to actually go ahead and do this part as I've seen it before. How about an expensive ladder this time? Because I'm just going to get rid of this stuff afterward anyway. So, once again, corner, blam, corner, blam, corner, blam, corner, blam. And plop, 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 plop. And this way, that looks stupid, but if we adjust it, we can, here we go. Get rid of this. I got rid of all my stack of dirt, didn't I? Oh well, let's grab the dirt back. And then we just go blah, 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 blah. Well, now. No one's really going to be up here anyway, so let's just rig this thing. I don't want to cut off all the light up here. Does this cut off light? I don't know. Nope. Just some fun little designs, I guess. I don't know that I really like this too much, but no, I really don't like that. But whatever, we're never going to be up here anyway, so before I have a chance to object, let's get away from that location. Get in here and start enjoying our house. Get rid of some of this. Alright, so there you guys have it. That's it for this episode. We redesigned the house. Hopefully you guys liked it. Thank you. Boop, 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 boop. Leave a like if you liked it. Favorite it if you are generous and want to show me your support and you really liked it. And subscribe if you haven't already. And tell your friends. and like the playlist, because, you know, just go ahead and like the playlist. And I will see you guys. Ooh, a yawn. Almost made it through the entire episode without a yawn. It is 12:14 in the morning, just barely after midnight. Okay. That means it's really time to end the episode. Ouch. Thank you guys. You're watching this, by the way. This will come out the day after I'm recording it, which now, since it's after midnight, it's the day of the recording. So, Friday, September 20th. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video.